Hi, my name is Amy Chanot and I'm an instructional designer. How do you know a well-designed online course when you see it? One way is to use a framework called Tec-Variety and to look for 10 design principles in action. This framework for motivating and retaining online learners is presented by Professors Bonk and Koo in a great read that is freely available online or may be purchased in print. The framework was developed based on decades of research. I have 25 years of professional experience in distance education, and this book and framework really resonate with me. If you teach online and all you do is watch the brief demonstration of the framework, I am confident you will learn something you'll use to motivate your online learners. This video provides a tour of a recently designed online course. A variety of course activities are presented to exemplify the 10 principles of the Tec-Variety framework. The course you will see is a business course taught by Deb Mackay. The first principle is tone. An inviting course climate helps students feel comfortable and safe. Welcome your online learners and let them know help is at hand throughout your course. At the beginning of her course, Deb provides a welcome video, students introduce themselves in video, and Deb offers virtual office hours for students to meet with her by video. Throughout the term, Deb's warm tone and the safe, inviting course climate she creates are evident in her instructor presentations. In just a few minutes, and in an approachable, informal style, Deb introduces the focus of each module, summarizes the assignments, and gives the class a look ahead, always reinforcing and connecting the key course concepts while reminding learners she is available to help. The second principle is encouragement. Encourage and motivate learning with support and feedback throughout your course, and invite feedback from your learners to continuously improve your online course. As you have already seen, Deb supports and encourages learners and helps them get started with each module. She also provides the ongoing feedback learners need throughout the course. As you will see, the variety of learning activities in Deb's course leads to a variety of opportunities to support and provide feedback to individuals, groups, or the whole class. Deb's support, encouragement, and feedback are always prompt and instructive, which keeps her learners motivated. The learners may also provide feedback to Deb and are encouraged to do so throughout the course. Deb makes adjustments based on this feedback to further promote a healthy course climate and learning community. The next principle in the Tec-Variety framework is curiosity. People have an innate sense of curiosity. Spark your learners' curiosity by guiding them to discover what they don't already know. Help them fill gaps in their knowledge they are most curious and compelled to fill. Give them choices in what they may study or how they may complete assignments. Deb provides many learner choices, including which industry they study and the topic of the final project for the course. She also helps learners fill the gap between theory and practice by hosting an In the News forum, where she and anyone else in the class may share and discuss current events pertaining to the course topics. The fourth principle is variety. Variety adds the spice of life to an online course. Why do so many online learners drop out? Well, many online courses are boring. For example, strictly text-based courses can quickly become tedious. Add spice to your online instruction with variety. Deb includes a variety of learning resources, media, and activities in her course. Some of the assignments are completed independently, others involve group collaboration, and discussions include everyone in the class. Learners study case studies, news items, expert interviews, videos, and more. While completing their final projects, the class complements the resources Deb assigns by creating a research database and a collection of case studies. Deb adds novelty and fun to the course with a variety of assignments. For example, as part of their final project, each learner records and shares with the class a brief video of the key takeaways that will be relevant to classmates. The next principle is autonomy. People are more motivated to learn when they have choice and control in the matter. As you've already seen in Deb's course, learners may choose a topic of interest to study in depth for their final projects, and they may choose the industry they will study with a group. Learners may also choose among a set of questions in each of the class discussions. Deb presents a series of questions, and each learner is required to discuss a certain number of those questions. Collectively, the class is tasked with comprehensively answering all of the questions. Perhaps the most important principle in the Tec-Variety framework is to make learning relevant. Learners are more motivated and engaged when learning is meaningful and personally relevant. As you've seen, Deb makes learning relevant by allowing learners to choose industries and project topics, and by analyzing real-world case studies and current events. The learners also create relevant content for the course in the forms of a research database and a collection of case studies. Another way Deb adds relevancy is with guest experts, with whom she records interviews using a top 10 list approach. Akin to inviting a guest expert into your classroom, but even better, you may record a guest expert and then use the recording for multiple offerings of your online course. The seventh principle is interactivity. Well-designed online courses feature many ways for learners to interact with one another, with the instructor, and with the course content. Deb offers virtual office hours by video, and learners may also email or phone her. The feedback she provides on assignments and participation is another important form of interaction she has with members of the class. Learners interact with each other frequently in a variety of group assignments and class discussions. They also create content together and interact with learning resources throughout the course. The next principle, engagement, is about the level learners are committed to and involved in learning. An online course that follows the Tec-Variety framework will be more engaging. Deb's warm tone and course climate communicate to learners that she is committed to their well-being and success, which motivates them to commit to the course. Her encouraging support and feedback mechanisms demonstrate she is involved in the learning process and keep learners involved. She sparks curiosity with interesting case studies and current events, varies the learning resources and activities, provides autonomy through choices, makes learning relevant to learners' interests and disciplines, and provides many ways for learners to interact with her, each other, and the course content. As you're about to see, applying the remaining two principles in the framework also contributes to the design of a more engaging online learning experience. The ninth principle in the framework is tension, that feeling we have when we know we don't know. Learners blossom when they are challenged or confronted by their misunderstandings or gaps in knowledge. Deb's group assignments involve the elements of tension that make online learning challenging without being frustrating. Tension is an inherent result of collaboration because people have different motivations, abilities, and levels of accountability. In Deb's course, groups must find and discuss industry-specific resources and case studies. These collaborative exercises provide the right amount of tension, enough to help learners become better team players, but not enough to overwhelm any individual group member. The 10th and final principle in the Tec-Variety framework is yielding products, which often take the form of final projects that are reviewed and refined by others in the class. The final course project, a case study developed by each learner on a topic of interest, is the yielding product in Deb's course. Several incremental assignments lead to this final project. Deb helps each learner improve and make steady progress by reviewing and commenting on each of these incremental assignments, and learners provide peer review on one another's database entries and draft papers. I hope this video and demonstration will help you start adding Tec-Variety to your online courses. As reflected in the course demonstration, effective learning activities represent multiple principles in the framework, and well-designed online courses feature a combination of learning activities that represent all 10 of the design principles. The book includes a table with 100 motivating online learning activities you may adopt or adapt. I encourage you to take a closer look. Thank you for your time and attention.